Hey guys, it's Andre from the High Performance Academy, and we're here with John Reed from John Reed Racing. Now, John's probably got one of the most envious jobs out there. He's known worldwide as a supercar tuner, and we're here with Underground Racing's brand new twin-turbo Aventador. Now, John, you've tuned this Aventador. Let's go back to the basics. How did you move from tuning cars into tuning supercars?
Sort of right place at the right time, I guess. Was at Underground doing another car, a Viper for them, and they were just starting on the Gallardo program, and I do a lot of Motec stuff. One thing led to another. We put a Motec on one of their first Gallardos, and here we are.
It's not a bad deal. Okay, let's look at the car a little bit, this Aventador. Talk us through what it's got. So, these aren't exactly a slouch out of the factory, right? So, twin turbos, what sort of turbos is it running?
It's running twin precision turbos and a fully built engine by Underground Racing turbo kit. All the usual bits, fuel system, of course, and stuff. So,
the engine itself. So you say that it was built in stock form. It wouldn't have supported a boosted application.
It would probably support some, but not to the levels that we intend to push this car.
Okay, so the power it's making, can you tell us what it is producing?
Right now it's making around 1,200 or so on just normal pump gas.
And have you got an option for turning that up if the owner wanted to run on a race fuel?
We eventually will. It'll probably be 1,500, 1,600, maybe more, so we'll see where the platform goes.
That's absolute insanity. And when you're making that sort of power in an Aventador, do you have a lot of work to do with the transmission, maybe the drivetrain to support that kind of power increase?
Yeah, absolutely. The clutch, of course, needs work, gearbox, drivetrain, so they have packages depending on how much power the guys want and what they're doing with the car, so lots of different options there.
Let's talk about the tuning of it. How do you approach that?
Just like any other car, really. For me, it's just an engine, so we're using the new Motec M1 on this. For that, we wrote our own firmware for it and doing some cool stuff with that, so added a new level of difficulty. But
now that's really to integrate with what is now a seriously complicated car. Everything's integrated, everything's talking together, and the M1 allows you to handle that. Yes.
Yep, allows us to do that. Work properly with the gearbox. We can do some strategies, different things that we haven't been able to do before. So it's pretty exciting what we can do with this that we haven't been able to do in the past. So.
In terms of the actual tuning process, what are you doing there? Are you using an engine dyno, or is this being dynoed on a chassis dyno?
Typically just a chassis dyno, and then of course, being a street car, we need to make sure it works properly in all conditions. So we do a lot of street testing and stuff with it as well, make sure it drives good in traffic, all that good stuff.
So that's got to be a pretty hard day when you wake up and have to take a 1,200 horsepower Aventador out for a street tune.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
John, it's got to be a tough life being you. I'm totally envious. Maybe I'm in the wrong career, but congratulations on your work with the Aventador, and I'd like to thank you for taking the time to have a chat with us today.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys coming out.
For online tuning courses, visit learntotune.com.